Hi, Jisoo. So sweet. Thank you. Welcome, Arena. I think this is your first time saying hi on this channel. Are you familiar with Bruno Gröning, or have you been by this channel before? Please let me know if you want to, or just take in the good energy. Okay. Well, welcome back. Welcome, Lapiche. So I'm going to share a few words. If you would like to remain in the silence, please mute me. So Bruno Gröning said, there is much that cannot be explained, but nothing that cannot occur. That's an interesting statement, huh? That it may be difficult to understand or explain something, but literally, there's nothing that cannot occur. And if you look at the actual German, Bruno said, God is nothing is impossible. God is nothing impossible. That's pretty amazing. God is limitlessness itself. So, but how to practice this, how to live it? Well, I think that's maybe the whole journey, the whole struggle right there, to really believe that God's limitless, that God can do anything. And I'd like to share a story. So I had an old cell phone that had died, and I'd taken it in to be repaired twice, and they couldn't repair it. It wouldn't charge, it wouldn't turn on. And this was an old school cell phone, so they couldn't plug in, they couldn't get the data off it. That was the problem, the data. I wanted the data, the phone numbers. And they couldn't get it off because it was a very old cell phone. And there was one number that I felt that was really important for me to have. Like, I was disappointed to lose the other numbers, but there was just one number that I really needed. And so I put a picture of Bruno on the phone, and that didn't do it. And then I started tuning in for it. And I was like, nothing is impossible for God. And then such thoughts of doubt came, like, oh, this isn't going to work. And da 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 da. And I'm like, no, I gave those thoughts away. Nothing is impossible for God. More thoughts, da 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 da. This is ridiculous. You're wasting your time. Da da da. No, I give those thoughts away. And this went on and on for maybe 30 minutes until finally, there were no more negative thoughts. And I'm like, yes, nothing is impossible for God. And I tuned in a little more, felt the Hellstrom so strongly. And I went, and the phone turned on. And I was able to get the number. And as soon as I got the number, the one number, then the phone died again. Now, keep in mind, I'd been trying to fix this on my own, trying to charge it. I'd taken it in twice to the stores. The experts couldn't get it on at all. But nothing is impossible for God. And we have to believe. And in this case, it was a bit of a process. So the thing is not to give up. And also not to be attached to outcomes. We don't know what's best. Bruno Gröning once said, a paraphrase, that the timing of a healing, only God knows the correct timing of a healing when it would be spiritually best for the person involved. I'm very much paraphrasing, but in essence, that it's not always what's best for us to experience a healing. Let's see if I can find it. That's a little hard to wrap our minds around. Here it is. This is from Powers of the Spirit, page 96. God alone has the necessary overview and power to ordain a healing at the time when it is most beneficial for the spiritual maturity of the person concerned. So we have to combine absolute faith with surrender, which is absolute faith. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining in. Thanks for saying hello. Welcome back, Arena. I wish everyone a beautiful day, resting in my view, one of the supreme truths of the universe. God is limitlessness. Or as Bruno Gröning said, God is nothing impossible. Take care. Big love.